Hi guys, I've got Paul with me today. All right, Paul.
Hi, Greg. How are we doing?
I'm good, good. So the reason I got Paul on the call is because he's been a member of ours now for 6 months. And in that time, from where he was to where he is now, it's been such a transformation in his body, but also the impact that's had on his life as well. So I wanted you to just listen today to his story and then see what he's done. So Paul, over to you. If you just let us know who you are and what you do as well.
Yeah, hi, I'm Paul Cartwright. I'm the owner of Cartwright Carpets in Redcar. Getting towards my 53rd birthday at the moment. And I'm enjoying life at the moment.
Perfect. And what was your situation before starting 6 months ago?
Well, before starting, I think because we've joined as a couple, we joined. I got in a very, very sedentary lifestyle. Couch potato, as I said, a reformed couch potato now. We basically got in a rut of work and eating out, drinking, and just literally being very, very lazy people.
And you said it was when your son left home.
Yeah, when my son moved down and left home, just the two of us at home. We did have dogs. We've lost both those, unfortunately. Stopped us going out walking. So basically, we became just lethargic and just laying around watching. It was easy to sitting and watching TV.
Yeah. And you said you would go to work, go to the pub on the way home for a few drinks.
Exactly. That was daily. That was our routine. Calling, socialising, as we called it.
Yeah. And how long had that been your?
And you'd realize about eating out.
And how long had you been in that cycle for?
I would say probably a good sort of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Easy, a good 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
And obviously before that, you used to run a lot, be fit, active?
I would say, yeah, back in my 30s, I used to do a lot of mountain biking, running, active. And I started playing golf about 15 years ago. Enjoyed that. And then that was one of the things, obviously, the golf. You play golf, you start drinking a little bit more as well. Bit of socialising at the end.
Yeah,
yeah. And it was on a slippy road then. So.
And how were you kind of feeling in general then? How was your energy levels, your motivation, your mood?
Again, I've wrote a few bits down. My energy levels were low. I have an active job, which I could manage to do, but I knew I was getting tighter and tighter at work earlier and earlier in the day. Motivation to do things after work, none at all. I had no motivation to do anything. Again, it was just easier to come in, have a drink, have my tea, lay and watch the telly. That was it. No motivation to do anything. Energy levels, zero.
Yeah, I understand. And then what were your challenges? What was the thing stopping you from changing everything?
I don't think there's anything stopping me. It was just I think I'd got in a point in my life where my weight didn't bother me. I put weight on. I put a lot of weight on, and it didn't bother me at all. I wouldn't say I was sort of like going on diets or trying to help myself. I just wasn't bothered. I just got in a rut of being. That's me now. I'm over 50-year-old. That's it. So there was no sort of. It was other people saying to me, "Oh, you put some weight on." Clients of mine that I hadn't been to for a few years. You've put a lot of weight on, and it just didn't bother me at all. I just got in that route. That's me now. That's it.
So you'd kind of settled thinking, "Oh well, this is it now for the rest of my life."
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I'm in my 50s, and that's it.
I remember, like you were saying before about now you're running so much, and you thought before joining us, right? I'm never gonna run it. I'm never gonna run it again.
Years ago, I would say back in my sort of 20s and 30s, I did a lot of mountain biking, running, and I just said to you there, I got to a point where I couldn't see myself running to the end of the road. Yeah. I really could never thought I would ever run to the end of the road again and back, which isn't fair.
Yeah, it's such a contrast now, which we'll get onto. So,
yeah,
joining, what have you achieved, and how has that impacted your lifestyle really?
It's impacted the lifestyle massively. I would say before I joined, I had a really bad back, which I struggled with for about 10 months. Obviously, one of the reasons being beer belly. Big beer belly. That was majority of my weight was on my belly. I struggled with that a lot. And at the end, But since I've joined, which I started the classes on the 1st of October. The classes I've lost 2 stone in weight. My core strength is massively improved. Well, there was no core strength before.
Yeah.
Which then is my back. I have no issues with my back whatsoever. After going to physios, doctors, hospital appointments for my back, not one problem with my back now at all.
Were you regularly going to the physios and doctors?
Yes. Yeah. And they told me basically, I've got to the point where I would say about June time last year I was told it's arthritis, you're going to have to live with it.
Yeah.
And I thought, again, that was just part of me.
As well, it's like nowadays 50 is like a young age still.
Exactly, yeah. But it was going to be part of my back, just my back, and that's it. And it was impacting on my work, it was impacting on golf. And I was struggling, but I just put it down to the fact, well, that's it. That's me now. So, but since joining, say the core strength, my back has been unbelievable.
Great.
Energy levels are through the roof. I've gone from being no motivation or energy to do anything to being wanting to do things all the time. I don't know. We're in, obviously at the moment we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm struggling because I need to be out. I need to be doing things. And my first motivation in the morning, or the first thing I think of in the morning, is how far am I going to run in an hour today?
Yeah.
I live in Newmask. I get in the woods and I'm out there for an hour, and I maximise my thing. Come back and we do a class every single night.
That's great. Like you're saying, now that we're on lockdown, which is like such a crazy time, we'll all look back on this in years and years and years. You said before, like if you were in lockdown, obviously you would have put on 2 stone before you joined, whereas you're going out and doing stuff.
I dread to think, being in lockdown, what we would have been like. Our lifestyle would have literally been get up, a big breakfast, lay around watching TV, waiting for probably lunchtime, bit of gardening maybe, and then if it's been a nice day, a bottle of wine or the gin and tonics would have been open, and food wouldn't have considered what we were eating. It would have just been the rubbish that we were eating before. I honestly dread to think what we'd have been like in this lockdown.
Yeah. Compare that to now. So
massively different.
2 stone lighter, and obviously your body is toned and defined as well. Like
I've lost. Going back a little bit, June last year we were going on holiday, and I had to go and buy some. I'm terrible at going out shopping, so I was dragged out to go shopping. I went round the shops buying t-shirts and shirts and shorts, and everything I bought was extra large. Just grab it. It was extra. If it was extra large, it was going to fit. That was it. Jumping forward to, we went away in February. Fortunately, before all this started, we went away to Tenerife. I had no clothes to wear. I'd lost 6.5 inches off my waist. I'd lost 2 stone in weight. I had no clothes to wear whatsoever. And again, not thinking till the night before we go. It was a bit of a struggle. My body has changed, my weight's changed, everything's completely changed.
Well, now you're starting to see definition, obviously, as well. Like
exactly. Well, you've introduced the strength classes, which we'll get onto maybe in a bit, the classes and that. But the strength classes, I really, really am enjoying and missing at the moment. I never thought I'd lift a weight again. Really enjoying that with the cardio side of it as well. Pushing harder and harder every time and loving it. Yeah,
just great. The fact that I remember when I was talking to you maybe a few weeks back, and you just said you feel you've got the energy and the fitness that you did 20 years ago, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, easily, yeah. I never thought I would feel like this again.
So good.
Yeah.
Quality that. And what has it been how has the programme helped you to achieve this, and why have you enjoyed it?
Well, from day one, we went to the induction through at Corby Newham. I was really nervous. My wife sort of pretty much dragged me there. We'd been away in September, and again laying around. She said, "We're going to have to start and do something." So we saw one of your videos, and came back, rang up, and then on the Saturday I went and did the induction. I did the induction, which was a couple of stretches. Couldn't walk. I really couldn't walk, and then went to the first class on the Monday night, and I have never felt, sorry, the Tuesday night, never felt so ill in my life. I saw stars, I flash, it was awful. Felt I was going to be ill. Thought I'm never going to do that again. Went back on the Wednesday night and really enjoyed it. I thought I've got a little bit more out of that. And then over the next few weeks, it just changed immensely. I really, really enjoyed turning up every night. Energy levels are going up. I was pushing myself harder. And it's all, again, from day one, we met Lisa, we met yourself, and all the other coaches have all been fantastic. Encouraging. No, there's no judging at the first because I wasn't fit enough, because there were no, you keep going, you don't stop, you got to keep going. You do it to your own pace. And I was thinking within 3 weeks, I was doing all the classes full on as much as I possibly could at the time. And it's all that the coaches were encouraging so much.
It's fantastic. That's the thing. With us, what makes us unique is everyone's normal. Everyone's in the same boat, with the same challenges, the same goals, and everyone's supportive of each other. There's no one there taking selfies. There's no one showing off. There's no one who's full of themselves. It's just everyone's normal.
Everything you said there was exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Mm.
All like people showing off, posing and whatever, the typical sort of gym thing. It wasn't that. It was people on exactly the same journey, maybe a few months ahead of what we were on. Exactly the same journey we were starting out on. Obviously, some people do it for obviously the physical reason, they're losing the weight. Some people do it for mental health reasons, and everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
And we were encouraged from day one. Honestly, from the minute we walked in there, and leaving that first class, everyone's seen how bad I was. Most people came over to see me at the end, make sure I was all right, and make sure you come back again.
Yeah.
So, and that's the sort of feeling you got from day one, was just the camaraderie about everyone wanting to help everybody else.
And that's just what you don't get in a typical gym where you're just on your own. You can feel a bit intimidated. You don't want to go in certain places because you might do something wrong or look silly. You don't really know if what you're doing is effective. Whereas with us, it's a great feeling, great atmosphere. So when you're there, you want to keep coming. And if you want to keep doing exercise, then you're going to obviously get better results.
That's right. Yeah. No, we've really, really, really enjoyed every single minute of since we started. So, and the coaches have all been fantastic.
And then, so obviously the community's been a great aspect, and the classes have been obviously helpful. How did you find the nutrition side of it and the classes, I suppose, in general?
Well, again, from day one, we knew we wanted to throw ourselves into this, and we took on the nutritional advice straight away. We cut out the rubbish straight away. We listened to everything that you'd said, all the videos that you'd posted. We downloaded the MyFitnessPal. We made a note of everything we ate, everything we drank, and it became an enjoyable thing to do. It wasn't a chore. It was enjoyable to sort of see, to make you become accountable, as you say, become accountable for everything that you actually eat and drink. All the nutritional advice was absolutely spot on.
And did you feel like you could still enjoy your life? You could still have your favourite foods and cook nice food and still get results?
At first, again, it's not so much the cooking at home. We always eat something quite well at home, apart from the takeaways. Was the getting invited out and things like that. I thought, I can't really go out for a drink. I don't want to go out for a meal. But you can still do that. You can still add it into what you're doing. It becomes easily doable. You still need to live. You don't want to cut yourself off, and you still live. You still do everything you want to do. I have cut out the alcohol massively. I would say I was 98% of what I've cut out 98% of what I was drinking.
Yeah,
I have the odd one now and again as a social thing, and I don't need it. And the other big thing, which I know you're a bit of a chocoholic.
Yeah.
I was a chocoholic, massive chocoholic. I haven't touched any chocolate since the 31st of September.
So that we're like looking at what, 7 months coming up?
Yeah, none. Maybe on the protein bar.
Yeah.
I don't do them a lot at all. Yeah. No chocolate whatsoever, and I don't need it.
I've got a lot of respect for you for doing that. I don't know if I could do it.
We're coming up to Easter. We're on Easter weekend now, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah, it's a great effort. And that's the thing, like when I competed in bodybuilding shows, and for 5 months, I would restrict my life so much. and then after that, it would make you go crazy.
Yeah.
From doing that for so long, what I realised is actually I want to look good, but I want to also have a balance and a life at the same time, which is why we've developed the system that we've got now. So you guys, like all our members, can do something, enjoy it, but still look the best of the
yeah. Yeah. No, so we come to the classes and say everyone's on a different journey, but the encouragement we get off everybody, and we all talk. The Facebook community makes it a lot easier for everything that we do, even the food side of things. Everyone talks about what they're doing. Everyone encourages each other.
Perfect.
Great. Yeah.
You've done so well. Oh, and it's just been a complete lifestyle change for you. And from where, just kind of reflecting back, where you said you never thought you would do exercise and be fit again. You were resigned to feeling how you unfit and lethargic.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just been like complete 180.
I honestly feel fitter now than I was in my 30s, and I honestly never thought I would. Again, I'm out and do things. It's just I can't sit still.
Yeah.
The energy levels are amazing. I eat healthy. I eat a lot more healthy food than I did. I would never touch a salad before. Salads I love and things like that. It's just everything's just a total change.
You can see how much more you're buzzing with life again, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah. And they say the other thing is the mental health side of things, stress of work, being self-employed. The exercise has helped massively. It takes such a strain off things. You seem to switch off, at least in the class, for an hour, and you're buzzing for an hour or so afterwards as well. It does really, really help. Again, that's a massive change. That was grinding me down. It was just work and work and work and work. It's changed a lot.
I'm exactly the same. Like, exercise gives me that headspace. So at the end of the day, whether I come and train with you guys or whether I go and do my own thing, I've been working all day and I just get that break and I can have a laugh and a joke with people like you guys do in the classes. It's just amazing for your mind as well.
Yeah, it is. Again, onto the classes. The classes are such a good laugh as well. It's hard work. You push yourself as hard as you want, but they are good fun. Really, really good fun. And again, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I thought it was just going to be go and work hard for an hour, sweat a bit, and go home.
Yeah,
it's the group we've got now. I've made a lot of friends in there as well. It is a real good laugh. Everyone talks. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good seeing everyone have a laugh and a joke every single session. And that's.
Yeah.
I said to everyone the other day that one of the best things about me doing this is that I get to laugh every day, and it's because we got so many great.
I imagine. Yeah. Well, you know that we all take the mick out the coaches.
Yeah.
As you stand there and we all take it. You take it, and it is really, really good. It's a good atmosphere. It's a good setup. Yeah.
And obviously now you've got the strength classes, and that means you can now you've lost a lot of weight. Now you can now start really at a faster rate defining and toning your body more, developing lean muscle and looking athletic.
They have been the big change for me. The transformation I really, really enjoyed. But the addition of the strength classes made a massive difference. We do those 3 nights a week, and I really look forward to those. I am missing those at the moment. They just, again, I never thought I'd lift a weight again. But it's not just weight lifting; it's weight cardio. It's a bit of everything. You really are having a class workout, a real good workout.
Developing your technique, getting stronger,
exactly,
at the same time, all incorporated in one. It's good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Lastly, what would you say to people who are potentially thinking about joining?
Easily do it. I can imagine. Well, I know I was very nervous going, and I think people feel as though they are going to be sort of laughed at, looked at, people sniggering behind the backs. There's none of that. Just do it. Give it a go. Give it the 8 weeks. I would say you'll do the 8 weeks and you won't pack in. You'll change your lifestyle within 8 weeks. Just give it a go.
Perfect. Great advice. And I just wanted to say that you're proof of following a system and just committing to it like you've done and doing that for long enough. You've been doing it now 6 months and you've got lifestyle change, body change, fitness has completely changed. And
that's the main thing, committing to it. You've got to commit to it. I think if you go in half-hearted, you'll lose weight, and I think you'll get a little bit fitter. But it depends how far people want to go. You've got to push it, and I think it's worth giving it. Give yourself the challenge. Do it.
Yeah, give yourself 100%, and you are going to literally transform your body and transform your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well done, Paul. Massive well done in everything you've achieved, and just a fantastic member. And all the coaches and me and other members, we are a great part of the group.
Thank you. Appreciate it.